for me, and she showed up every day on time, and just a very, very nice person, good worker. But again, we didn't have a personal relationship. She was just my employee, but we became friendly, and she shared with me more about her life. She was, Ecuadorian, but very good English. She was educated, she's actually an accountant by education and experience. And then she asked me one day if I would consider helping her out. She explained to me how in her culture, a woman without a child, without married, but more without a child, really doesn't have sort of a level of status within the family that's very good. It's more like an unmarried woman without a child would live at home with the parents and basically be a servant to the parents. And that was her situation at 37. And she said, well, what do you think about helping me make a baby? And I remember just again, that voice for God that always whispered, pay attention. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, I'd never had the opportunity in either of my two marriages. My ex-wives both had children, didn't want any more. And I just never thought of myself as being a dad, having the opportunity to be a father. And so when Kati asked me that question, I said, okay. And it was, here was this universe offering me something that never appeared according to my karmic journey, never really appeared possible or likely that I could have a sweet, happy friendship, relationship with a woman that wasn't based on drama, wasn't based on, again, these old, wounds and such. And also that I could have a child. And, here now I have a 5-year-old daughter who's the most precious, sweet human being that I can imagine. And I know I've shared in the past that I actually asked Amelie when she was around age 1 if there's any possibility that she was the reincarnation of my younger sister, Lynn. And she said, yes, she was. And again, I'm not assuming she understood exactly what I meant, but I think just intuitively, she just said yes. And that was for me, this amazing thing, like talk about, bonus. So you're finished a lifetime and then you move on to the next lifetime. But what actually happened for me, and apparently also my younger sister, is that we both completed our lifetimes, her via suicide at the age of 35, and me via just the completion of my karmic journey when I, with my father in 2005 and with my mother in 2008, finished the life as if I had actually died. And there was then actually this event that happened more recently here, where literally I died. I fell out of a tree and fell on a pile of rocks and died, but I didn't die. So again, it's kind of this paradox. There is a way we die, and maybe it takes several near-death experiences, but the key is that we have the ability to let go, to surrender, to die, and be reborn. So here I found in this new paradise of Ecuador that this woman would arrive, and then this baby girl would arrive, and then this place where we are here, this piece of property that is amazingly beautiful, would appear, all the pieces. Now it's just a matter of inviting others, to come. There's members, some that are here, others that are coming, to form this beautiful intentional community, this family of like-minded people that would enjoy paradise together. Now, again, it's a little tricky because not everybody necessarily has completed their karmic work. So it's just a matter of being together in a family and accepting each other, bringing, like I said, in a new earth, bringing that baseline of acceptance, and then ideally being able to appreciate each other, and then the possibility of even sharing enthusiasm together. So this is certainly my position, as Sun King. It's very easy for me to guide and lead those who would be interested in living in conscious community, to do that, to bring a baseline of acceptance, to do our best to vibrate with appreciation on a regular basis, and possibly even be living in our highest enthusiasm, which would mean our highest creative expression. So for me, it's sitting with you each day, doing these short videos. This is my highest creative expression. It's what I'm best at doing. And the reason I'm good at doing this is because I've practiced for a long time, and I've developed this very good relationship, very solid relationship with the source of all creativity. So if we're aligned with the source, and if we've practiced our craft, the result should be very, very good. And what we know in this expression is the feeling of joy, because we're giving our best. And that's what we were born to do. So fulfilling that destiny, to give our best, to give our highest creative expression, means two things. You develop the relationship with the unmanifested, the source, God, whatever, by whatever name you want to call it. We have that relationship, so there's the ability for this energy to flow, and we've removed our any of the blocks. Remember, in A Course in Miracles, the whole point of the Course in Miracles was to help us remove the blocks to love's presence, the awareness of love's presence. And that's the same thing as Eckhart Tolle would say, removing any of the interference patterns that would block the flow of this energetic principle through us into our world. So this is the completion piece. This is paradise found. I'm a perfect expression of it, example of it. But this is what we are called to do. Each of us is to come together in community, all around the world. We don't have to be in the same physical place, but come together in conscious community and be about fully birthing this new earth that is, literally unfolding before our eyes. And again, it appears to many, they're still in the place of, the caterpillar that has to go into the cocoon and has to experience all the anxiety and all of that comes with the birthing process into the butterfly. But for those of us that are already in that full flowered stage of our own existence as butterflies, mine is named Sun King, that we can help birth others. We can offer ourselves as doulas to help them fully die. This is the whole thing again. The doula is the one that helps us die to the old forms so that the new form might simply arise. Because the new form is here. That's why I'm saying this place, my existence and the existence of this place, as an example, anyone could come here who chooses from anywhere in the world. Anyone can come here and live the perfect life, if this for them would be the perfect life, to be in community, in a beautiful place, raising our animals, growing our food, having a simple, beautiful life with like-minded people. For me, this is it. This is as good as it gets. For others, some others would have another idea of how they would live in community. Doesn't matter. We can be these different communities all around the globe, but the key is to be in community, to be a family together. This is the new way. It's not the biological family anymore. It's this way. It's the communal family of like-minded people that are drawn together to live their highest expression. That's it. That's the completion of my life's mission